Look, I've talked so much about Auston Matthews' goal scoring ability this season. He's one of my favorite players, and even I was getting a little sick of talking about it. I figured I would only make another one if he did something really special or absurd. You guys know how much I love the art of goal scoring on this channel. I break it down a lot. I can't bring myself to ignore the fact that he just got his second back-to-back hat trick of the season. That's like next level ridiculous. It's his 6th hat trick of the season. The record is Wayne Gretzky with 10. I mean, he didn't get 50 and 50, but he got so close to it that you'd think this was a season from the 80s. Matthews has had a good one-timer for years, but this year it feels like it's just on another level. His 1T has been absolutely clinical all season. The one tonight against the Ducks, I love this angle. He just mail slots this thing. Perfectly placed, low glove. That's one of his favorite spots, not just on slappers, but on wristers too. We saw it against Philly. We've talked a ton about the shot itself. Obviously, it's lethal. Everyone knows that. The signature curl and drag to change the angle release. It's special to watch even all these years later. But something else he does really well that he did on his first goal against Anaheim. Leo Carlsson is so focused here on boxing him out and making sure that he can't shoot, taking the man. But Matthews isn't worried about being wide open. He just wants his stick to be free enough for his teammate to have a passing option there, and enough for him to get a decent amount of power at least on a tap-in. He does that a lot. He's the best goal scorer in the league right now, so obviously he's going to get a lot of attention, a lot of coverage from the other team. He's just like, let me get my stick free, that's all I need. Look, he scores goals in a variety of ways, but those 3 things have just been cheat codes for him this year. He's completely cracked the code on the one-timer. It's silly, stupid how effective it is for him, especially this year. His signature shot, which has been money for him since he entered the league, and consistently being able to get just loose enough in front of the net. Like I said, he may not be wide open, but if you give him an inch, aka his stick blade in a dangerous scoring position, he'll take a mile. He's on pace for 75, which feels like a cartoon coming out of my mouth. The most I've ever seen was Ovechkin with 65 in 07-08. The fact that Matthews has a really good chance of getting 5, maybe even 10 more than that is absurd. And to do it in Toronto of all markets, if he hits 70, like, nobody's saying he's the greatest goal scorer of all time right now, but the question of, does he have the potential to be that, becomes more and more interesting every game this kid plays and puts up 2-3 goals, back-to-back hat tricks. I mean, we should have known when he scored 4 in his first game. It, at the very least, becomes a much more interesting conversation to have. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as usual. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. You're awesome.